Hello everyone, I'm Arjun, I'm 20 years old and I'm from Bengaluru. Welcome to my channel. In this video we'll be seeing Padmavati. Padmavati is a Bollywood film directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali. It is an adaptation of the poem Padmavat written by the poet Malik Muhammad Jaizi. He was a 16th century poet. In Padmavati is a period piece. It is set in 13th and 14th century. Let's read the official IMDb page and take a look at what it's about. Set in medieval Rajasthan, Queen Padmavati is married to a noble king and they live in a prosperous fortress with their subjects until an ambitious sultan hears of Padmavati's beauty and forms an obsessive love for the Queen of Mewar. Let's discuss about the cast of the movie. The role of Rani Padmavati is played by Deepika Padukone. The role of Raval Ratan Sen is played by Shahid Kapoor. And the role of Sultan Alauddin Khilji is played by none other than Ranveer Singh. So before we go ahead into this video, I would like to point out that this movie, Padmavati, is fictional and the poem which it is based on is also a fiction. The historians claim that there is no concrete proof of the happenings of the poem, and I think the movie will definitely deviate here and there from actual happenings in history. Similar to Bajirao Mastani, people had issues with how the events played out in the movie Bajirao Mastani wasn't what actually happened, and I think Padmavati will also deviate from history. And it will be similar to Bajirao Mastani in this sense. In this video, I'll be reacting to the trailer. I've already watched the trailer a million times. It is so beautiful. I love period pieces and I'm a sucker for art and aesthetics. This movie has them both and I really love the trailer. So this won't be my first reaction. And as we watch the trailer together, I'll be pausing the videos at certain points to point out some interesting stuff and give my thoughts on them based on a little research that I've done. So this will basically be a reaction / trailer breakdown and hope you enjoy it. Having said that, let's get into the trailer. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bhansali Productions. Viacom 18. This is the magnificent Chittorgarh Fort. I think this is Rana Raval Ratan Sen and the woman in the palki is Rani Padmavati. I think they're going to the fort after they've newly married. Yeah. Look at that fort. Oh my god. The music. Sanjay Leela Bhansali. This is a shot from Ghumar song. Okay, this is a very beautiful shot. I imagine that if India was ruled by a monarch, I think the assembly would be like this. But I don't think this is an assembly, more like a celebration or something of some festival. Relationship goals. Sultan Alauddin Khilji. Yeah, so I would like to pause the video here. So in olden days, when one kingdom declared a war on another kingdom, first they used to send a messenger to tell that, hey, I'm going to capture your kingdom, so you better like bend the knee or will have to declare a war on you. So the person who transports this message, the messenger, I think that's him here. And the red flag is an indication of war, an unpleasant red signal. Yeah.
चिंता को तलवार की नोक पे रखे वो राजपूत, रेत की नाव लेकर समंदर से शर्त लगाए वो राजपूत, और जिसका सर कटे फिर भी हर दुश्मन से लड़ता रहे वो राजपूत.
Okay, so I have a problem with these English subtitles. They don't give that effect of what the Hindi dialogue gives. So I would like to give a little literal translation of what is actually being said. So there are 3 dialogues. The first line is जो चिंता को तलवार की नोक पर रखे वो राजपूत. So चिंता is tension, talwar is sword, and nok is tip. So what it means that a person who keeps the tension at the tip of his sword is a Rajput. What it means, what it indicates is that a Rajput wouldn't let anything get to him, and he is like tension free, and he doesn't let anything scare him. That person is a Rajput. So the second line goes something like this is my favorite line. The second line goes like जो रेत की नाव लेकर समंदर को शर्त लगाए वो राजपूत. रेत की नाव is a boat of sand, and samandar is sea. So a person who himself being in a boat of sand, boat made out of sand, challenges the sea, he is a Rajput. This indicates or implies or signifies the braveness of Rajput, how fearless, how nothing can scare him. The third line goes something like this: जिसका सिर कटे फिर भी धड़ दुश्मन से लड़ता रहे वो राजपूत. So the literal translation would be like the one who even after getting his head cut off still fights the enemy with all his might. He is a Rajput. So this shows how fierce a Rajput warrior is, and how dangerous it is for a person to have Rajput as his enemy. So in this, let me go back. In this shot, I would like to point out this actor. He is Jim Serb. Jim Serb, in the cast listings, I've seen that he plays the role of Malik Kafur. Malik Kafur is one of the important people in Alauddin's life. Alauddin was a ruthless and a very shrewd man who plundered, looted the neighboring Hindu kingdoms. So when he invaded Gujarat once, he took back with him a beautiful and handsome Brahman, and he castrated him, converted him to Muslim, and he gave him a name Kafur. So he also gave him the position of a minister in his court, Malik Kafur. So Malik means minister, is a designation. So Malik Kafur was a minister in Alauddin's court and also a sex slave to Alauddin. And also it is believed that this Malik Kafur is the one who killed Alauddin Khilji when Alauddin Khilji was in his old age and was sick. So that's Malik Kafur. So this shot, okay, it's a very long fact. So in olden days, especially in Rajput kingdoms, not only Rajput kingdoms, even in the southern kingdoms, there was a ritual called Jauhar, which the women committed when the kingdom which they're part of faced certain defeat at the hands of the attacking kingdom. So in this ritual, the women self-immolate themselves. Their honor was more dear to them than their life. So they preferred death over being captured and held captive by the attacking army. So when women did this, the men of the kingdom wore kesari. They performed what is called the Saka ritual. In the Saka ritual, the men wore kesari colored clothes and went out into the battle to fight till their death. So in this shot, although they're not seen wearing kesari, they're throwing kesari color here and there. This is not holy for sure because there are no women, and the only color which is being thrown around is kesari. And the Raja looks at his kingdom as it happens. It is a very dire situation for a kingdom when the defeat is certain, but when one is going down, I think it is a very triumphant loss for the kingdom to give a very hollow victory as possible to the attacking kingdom. And in this case, it has a more significant effect because the whole point, the whole claimed reason for Alauddin Khilji to be attacking on the fort of Chittor was for him to have Rani Padmavati. So when the women immolated themselves, Alauddin Khilji was defeated. Even though he got the fort, he was defeated. This reminds me of Game of Thrones. It gives that Game of Thrones vibe, and I think this is Malik Kafur. So this scene, you can easily make out what it is about if you've read the poem of Padmavat. So I'll not spoil it for you. At least this, you go into the movie and watch. Yeah, this. So during Jauhar, the women wear their wedding dresses, and I think the scene is a part of the Jauhar ritual. Narcissistic Alauddin Khilji, barbaric Alauddin Khilji. So this is my favorite shot in the whole trailer. If you look closely, you can make out the Khilji army here, the clothes, and this of the Rajput kingdom army. It is very symbolic and a very beautiful shot showing the clash of Khilji dynasty and the Rajput dynasty. And the costumes are different for both of them, and it is very distinct and very identifiable of which dynasty they belong to. So this was a very beautiful shot. This is as they are going into Jauhar. This last line. Let me break down this last line for you. For people who do not know Hindi, Kangan is bangles. It literally translates to bangles. Bangles are women's jewelry, and in India, bangles have a very symbolic reference to the female gender, and talwar is sword, and it references to the male gender. So the line goes something like, there is as much strength in the bangles of a woman as it is there in the sword of a Rajput man. So I think it is a very strong line here, and a very relevant one, because as we see, as the movie plays out, that indeed the ones who defeated Alauddin Khilji were the women. So yeah, that's that, and Deepika looks stunning as well. Lastly, I would like to discuss about the music used in the trailer and also of the Ghumar song. The music in Sanjay Leela Bhansali's movies are directed by himself, and it is really awesome. And I love the music in all the trailers. Even in Bajirao Mastani, the music of the trailer was really nice. It went well with the scenery. It built up the tension, excitement in us as we watched the trailer. So, and I'm really pissed every time, because they don't give out the trailer music in the albums of the movie. This was the case also in Bajirao Mastani and Bahubali as well. So trailers have good music. I think they should add it to the albums as well. And the Ghumar song was really nice. I loved the male part more than the female part, but it was really nice. So that's it, guys. This was my trailer breakdown and reaction to trailer of Padmavati. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and share it among your friends, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.